everyone and welcome. I'm Brandon McPhee and you're tuned in to our new programme, Brandon McPhee's Scotland. I'd like to welcome you all to the show and hope you all enjoy it. I'm here in the village of Watten, which is a village in between the two main towns here in Caithness, the Royal Borough of Wick and Thurso. Watten is steeped in history. Alexander Bain, who is the inventor of the electric clock, comes from Watten. It had its own prisoner of war camp, where prisoners then stayed on and lived here in Caithness after the war. And to my right-hand side, one of the most beautiful lochs here in the county, Loch Watten, which is known all around the world for its trout fishing. We start off this programme with Manson Grant, who has been playing music for most of his life, represented Scotland in Nashville. Here he is with a track from his latest CD from the candy store on the corner.
Candy store on the corner to the chapel on the hill. Two young lovers are longing to go there, and they dream someday they will. For their hearts are in tune with a love song. Every promise they make, they mean. For true love is a treasure of treasures. When you're only 17. At 17, it's a thrill to dream someday they will walk hand in hand from the candy store to the chapel on the hill. At 17, it's a thrill to dream someday they will walk hand in hand from the candy store to the chapel on the hill. Walk hand in hand from the candy store to the chapel on the hill.
This track was made famous by Conway Twitty. I recorded it in the UK lockdown. It's called Someday You'll Love Me.
Might be dreaming, might be crazy, thinking you might love me maybe, or heart pounding, overflowing, taking bad side on where it's going. Someday you'll love me, it's written in the stars. Someday you'll need me to hold you in my arms. Someday you'll want me just as much as I want you. Someday you'll love me, I will be the one. Someday you'll need me, just call and I will come. Someday you'll love me just as much as I love you. Just as much as I love you. There's a glimmer in your eye now, what I'm sure of, soon you'll find out. Oh, I want you, moonlight dancer, I won't take no for no answer. Someday you'll love me, it's written in the stars. Someday you'll need me to hold you in my arms. Someday you'll want me just as much as I want you. Someday you'll love me, I will be the one. Someday you'll need me, just call and I will come. Someday you'll love me, just as much as I love you. Just as much as I love you. Someday you'll love me, it's written in the stars. Whoa. Someday you'll need me to hold you in my arms. Someday you'll want me just as much as I want you. Someday you'll love me, I will be the one. Someday you'll need me, just call and I will come. Someday you'll love me, just as much as I love you. Just as much as I love you.
Scotland's son of fun, Eddie Rose, is one of Scotland's busiest entertainers. He has performed with the likes of Sir Jimmy Shand and Andy Stewart. Here he is from his first DVD that was recorded with Pan Records. It was in Accordion Tower. Here he is with a monologue. It's called McAllister.
There's a famous old Highland story about a guy that wanted to dance for the Queen. His name was McAllister. Landsmen, the peats are burning bright, come gather round me in a ring, and I will tell of that great night I danced before the Queen. For as a dancer in my youth, so great was my renown, that the Queen herself invited me to visit London town. With my grand new presentation kilt and all the mint I wore, with my ski and do I rapped upon the palace door. And soon and all I heard a lord or duke come running down the stair, and to the keyhole put his lips, demanding, who was there? Open the door, I sternly cried, as quickly as you can. Is this the way that you receive a Highland gentleman? And soon and all the door was open, word went round, McAllister is here. And with that magic news the palace rang with one tremendous cheer. The Queen was sitting in her throne, but down the steps she came, when the waiting lord pronounced my magic name. And all the ladies of the court with their pearls and jewels defect blushed and trembled when I bowed to them with great respect. Then slowly at first with hands on hips I danced with ease and grace, then flung my hands above my head and swifter grew my pace. Alas, no human eye could see my steps so light and quick, and from the floor great clouds of dust came rising fast and thick. The Duke was greatly moved and came and shook my hand in friendship true. Alas, says the old Duke, I cannot dance like you. And the gracious Queen herself came shyly o'er to me and pinned a medal on my breast for every one to see. And her whisper I shall ne'er forget, nor how her eyes grew dim. Ach, where were you, McAllister, the day I married him?
Robert Cameron comes from behind the camera and picks up his clarinet for this next one. It was made famous by the late great John Denver. Here he is with Annie's song. Accordion tuning is an art that takes a lifetime to learn. John Crawford was the first person I ever seen tune or repair an accordion. John used to say that if you want an accordion done well, you have to go to Aladi, and he is in this next track.
My name is Emilio Elodie. I'm the proprietor and owner of Elodie Accordions here in Lewisham. This shop opened about 32, 33 years ago. My father opened the first branch of our business about 55 years ago. My father came over in 1953, I think it was, to this country as an accordion expert. He'd already worked in factories over there as well as being a top player. We started repairing instruments here for a shop, a well-known shop of the time. I was a professional musician for probably around about 7 or 8 years before I then managed to buy this shop and open up the second branch of Elodie Accordions. The other branch closed when my father retired about 15 years ago. His stock amalgamated into my stock here, possibly about 400 to 500 accordions here, so cellars are full, storerooms are full. Business is very, very good all the time. I'm very busy all of the time. If people are looking for repairs to be done, we're talking up to 2 years waiting list for my work, because I do everything myself. There's no other person here working, so I'm responsible for answering phones, doorbell, serving in the shop, and then having to get on with the work. The waiting list is as long as it is, mainly because people might bring in part exchanges when they buy an accordion. They bring in their old one, which needs restoration before it can be sold to the next customer. Then the next customer will come in, see that one, want it, they'll put a deposit down, and I then have to get on with that accordion to clinch that sale. I've been asked what if I wasn't involved in the accordion world on many occasions, what I think I could do, but I really have no idea what else I would possibly have done, because I've been an accordionist since 5 years old. It was always totally going to be either be teaching the accordion, which I did for 20 years, or playing in orchestras, or playing in bands. This is a picture of my dad. He's playing on a continental 5-row chromatic, which is more popular in on the continent in general, as opposed to a piano keyboard. My dad was considered by many in this country to be sort of the maestro, they used to call him, the master of the accordion. There's nothing that he couldn't do in terms of repairing. Anything that was deemed impossible by other repairers, generally that would spur my dad on to say, right, well, I'm going to get it done for that particular customer, and he would. I don't think he ever was beaten by anything. The accordion has always been part of my life, definitely. My father was a top player in Italy. My uncle, very respected worldwide as an international sort of concert player. It can be said that the accordion pretty much saved my father's life. They were in the army in Italy on the station platform to be sent to the Russian front. Morale was extremely low, as you can imagine, because nobody apparently had come back from the Russian front of all the troops that had left from that area. So the general, who the high army man, saw my father and uncle, knowing that they were already very sort of top well-known players, instructed them to go back to the barracks, pick up their accordions, go back to the platform and just play, just try to get the morale up of the troops. That worked so well that all the troops left, and the general said, right, you two though, you're more beneficial here, keeping morale up, so you two stay behind. And from apparently 9,000 soldiers that left in that period from my father's area there, only I think 400 or 500 returned, so there's a very good chance that my dad would not have come back from that. When rock and roll, Beatles, etc. came in, the accordion was dropped like a stone. Nobody would play an instrument like that. But over the last 20, 30 years, it's absolutely picked up again and has been on an upward trajectory for a long time now, and continues to go up, because we're in world music now, so it's used in every country. You'll find there's an accordion somewhere intrinsic to the music of the area.
During the first UK lockdown, we recorded a CD. It was called Scottish Serenity. We thought it was very appropriate that everything had stopped and become very peaceful. This has to be one of the most popular tracks on that CD. It's called Hector the Hero. We are now on our last track of this week's episode of the show. We'd like to thank you for tuning in and hope you can catch us same time, same place next week. We'd like to thank you for all your kind comments regarding the programme and so glad that so many people is enjoying it. This one was made famous by Creedence Clearwater. It's my version of Proud Mary. Once again, thanks for joining us and all the best.